10 terrifying swimming pools that could cost you your life. Number 10. Shuiyun Water Park Wave pools are beloved attractions at water parks worldwide, offering visitors the thrill of ocean-like swells without ever leaving dry land. But the powerful machinery behind those artificial waves can make them unpredictable and deadly. In July 2019, crowds gathered at Shuiyun Water Park in northeastern China to beat the summer heat. The wave pool was packed when the equipment suddenly went haywire, generating a surge far beyond what the pool was engineered to handle. Swimmers were launched into the air and slammed onto hard tiles while others scrambled through blood-stained water in sheer panic. Over 44 people sustained serious injuries that day, and it's remarkable nobody was killed. Park officials blamed a power outage rather than operator negligence, but that explanation is somehow even more unsettling. Because if the grid fails again, history could easily repeat itself. Number 9. Y40 The Deep Joy located in Italy. Y40 The Deep Joy currently holds the title of the world's deepest swimming pool. Plunging 130 feet, roughly the height of a 14-story building, it holds an astonishing 152,000 cubic feet of water. The structure combines a conventional pool surface with a cylindrical shaft that descends into near darkness below. This isn't a place you come to swim laps. It's a destination for scuba and free divers, featuring submerged caves, ledges, and a walk-through viewing tunnel. But those depths come with serious consequences. One miscalculation, one moment of disorientation, and you're in serious trouble. Every diver is required to sign a liability waiver before entering, which tells you everything you need to know. Number 8. San Alfonso del Mar. The resort pool at San Alfonso del Mar in Chile isn't just large, it's almost incomprehensibly massive. Spanning nearly 20 acres with depths reaching 115 feet in certain sections, it holds 66 million gallons of water and stretches the equivalent length of 20 Olympic pools end to end. Saltwater is continuously drawn in from the adjacent ocean and filtered to maintain clarity, a process that costs roughly $3 million annually. Yet despite its grandeur, you won't find anyone swimming in it. Guests are strictly prohibited from entering the water, security will remove you immediately. The reasoning is simple, the pool is simply too vast for any lifeguard to monitor effectively. And according to rumors that circulated after its opening, at least one child may have already paid the ultimate price for that oversight. Number 7. Chongqing. When temperatures in Chongqing, western China, surged to a scorching 104 degrees Fahrenheit in the summer of 2016, the entire city seemed to have one collective idea: get to the pool. The result was an image that looked less like a leisure facility and more like something out of a nightmare. Swimmers were packed so tightly together that locals compared the scene to dumplings crammed into a boiling pot. Beyond the obvious discomfort, serious safety concerns emerged. Could the water even be adequately treated against contamination with that many bodies in it? More critically, if someone began to drown in that crush, would anyone even notice, let alone be able to reach them in time? And in a panic evacuation scenario, injuries or fatalities from the stampede alone would have been almost unavoidable. Number 6. The library blood red pool. Most of us have a clear mental image of what a swimming pool looks like: blue water, visible bottom, familiar and reassuring. The pool at the Library Resort on Thailand's Koh Samui completely dismantles that expectation. Its water appears to be the deep, vivid color of blood. There's no unusual chemical involved, the striking effect comes entirely from crimson tiles lining the pool floor and walls. But that design choice has a real safety consequence: it makes it genuinely difficult to gauge depth or see hazards beneath the surface. Swimmers can become disoriented, losing their sense of where the bottom actually is. It's undeniably beautiful, but before you dive headfirst into that crimson water, you'd better know exactly what you're getting into. Number 5. Skellefteå. Every February in Skellefteå, Sweden, a town sitting just 100 miles from the Arctic Circle, competitors gather for the Open Scandinavian Winter Swimming Championship. The 25-meter racing pool isn't filled with water so much as carved directly out of 2-foot thick ice. The moment you submerge, your skin feels like it's on fire, your chest seizes up, and drawing a full breath becomes a battle. At 32 degrees Fahrenheit, unconsciousness sets in after just 15 minutes, and without treatment, death follows within an hour. Organizers aren't cavalier about this. Medical personnel, rescue divers, and lifesavers are stationed throughout the venue, with saunas and hot tubs on standby to rapidly rewarm competitors. Devotees insist the practice offers genuine health benefits, from combating stress and insomnia to aiding weight loss. But the margin between a cold water high and complete bodily shutdown is razor thin. Number 4. The Pool of Death. Hawaii is home to some of the most breathtaking natural swimming spots on Earth, but one location on the island of Kauai has earned a far darker reputation. Known simply as the Pool of Death, it's a flooded coastal cove carved from ancient volcanic rock. The water is crystal clear and invitingly warm, an idyllic setting by every visual measure. But tranquility here is fleeting. Without warning, ocean swells intensify and crash violently against the rock walls, overwhelming anyone in the water. Some victims have drowned beneath the surge. Others were hurled against the jagged rocks with fatal force. The death toll here is significant and continues to grow, yet the pool's raw, otherworldly beauty keeps drawing visitors back, even those who know exactly what it's capable of. Number 3, Nemo 33. Before Y40 claimed the title, Nemo 33 in Belgium was the deepest pool on the planet, descending to a maximum depth of 113 feet. Its 660,000 gallons of spring water are maintained at a steady 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And the crystal-clear visibility somehow makes the abyss below feel even more surreal. You can stare down into it from the surface and still not fully comprehend the drop. It welcomes tourists, recreational divers, and professionals alike, but strict protocols are non-negotiable: no visitors under 12. And every diver must be accompanied by a certified buddy or instructor at all times. No fatalities have occurred at Nemo 33, yet. But that record exists because of constant vigilance, not because the risks aren't real. At those depths, a single error leaves no margin for rescue. Number 2, Marina Bay Sands. Singapore's skyline is dotted with extraordinary hotels, but nothing commands attention quite like the infinity pool crowning the Marina Bay Sands. Perched 1,115 feet above street level, it holds the record as the highest swimming pool in the world. Guests can drift right to the pool's edge and gaze out over a sweeping panorama of the city below, a view that's equal parts breathtaking and deeply unsettling. For anyone with even a mild fear of heights, this pool is genuinely confronting. Even those without a phobia have been known to freeze up when the reality of their elevation fully registers. Factor in the violent tropical storms that periodically roll over the city, and you have a scenario where getting out of the water without help becomes a real challenge. Number 1, the Devil's Pool. At the very top of this list sits a place that human hands had no part in creating, a natural wonder that also happens to be one of the most dangerous swimming spots on the planet. The Devil's Pool sits at the very lip of Victoria Falls in Zambia, where a natural rock barrier forms a contained swimming area right at the waterfall's edge. During the right season, the current is calm enough to swim there safely, and the views, staring out over a 355-foot drop, are unlike anything else in the world. The photographs people take here are extraordinary, but the consequences of a single wrong move are equally extraordinary. Powerful underwater currents can pull swimmers beneath the surface without warning, and the edge is always right there. People have died here. More will die here. And yet visitors keep coming, lured by the intoxicating combination of beauty and danger that the Devil's Pool delivers like nowhere else on Earth.